Hi shooters and hunters, welcome to the latest update from Celik Arms on the Chimera, our 223 Remington rifle and the Buckmaster 12-gauge shotgun. We've been working hard listening to your feedback and making these firearms even better. Let's dive right into it. First up, the Chimera. The next shipment is landing at the end of August. We haven't had a shipment since January, which gave us time to make significant improvements. After the first batch arrived, we weren't fully satisfied with some of the aspects, so we made the in-house upgrades before sending them out. Since then, hundreds of Chimeras have been in the market, and your feedback, along with the input from dealers, has been invaluable. In March, we've met with Celik Arms in Germany, where our expert gunsmith Ed, some of you guys know him, provided a comprehensive report on potential issues over time. We worked closely with Celik to address every point, and they redesigned the key components to boost reliability and accuracy. Here are the significant upgrades to the Chimera. First up, we've dovetailed the Picatinny rail for the entire length of the receiver. This will enhance accuracy and maintain its accuracy as parts wear. We'll conduct another accuracy test when the shipment arrives and share the results with on our YouTube channel. Second, the recoil buffer in the receiver, which is the red thing, was 1 millimeter too thin and too narrow at the top, causing the bolt to slightly scratch and leave a mark on the back of the receiver. Though no damage occurred, we weren't okay with even a minor mark, so we thickened and reinforced the buffer. Thirdly, as the recoil spring weakens over time, the bolt carrier rails could contact the Picatinny rail on the barrel, creating an indentation. While this didn't affect reliability, we prioritized longevity and had Celik Arms redesign the rail for added clearance. Fourth, the Picatinny rail's end was just a little bit too sharp for my liking, so we properly edged the front to prevent any chance of cuts. Fifth, during the prototype phase, the bolt was freely keyed onto the bolt carrier group, but in the first shipment, it was pinned to speed up the assembly in Celik's factory. Our 2000 round test showed that the pins could snap over time, so we instructed Celik to discontinue the pinning altogether, placing the bolt directly onto the carrier group via the keys. Finally, we found some barrels bend slightly during the gas piston assembly due to the heavy industrial cold press process. Celik resolved this, improving accuracy and ensuring straighter barrels overall. These redesigned Chimeras went back into production in June and are wrapping up this or next week at the latest. After clearing customs, they'll arrive by the end of August, covering all back orders as well as a few spare ones. So place your order on celikarms.au or with your local dealer to secure one. The shipment also includes spare parts, left-hand forends for our lefty shooters, and synthetic timber stocks in good quantities. Now, exciting new features for the Chimera. We've developed a prototype AR-15 buttstock adapter, allowing you to mount a mil-spec buffer tube in line with the barrel. This will reduce recoil even further on the already low recoil on the Chimera, letting you see shots in flight and call your own impacts at greater distances. It's perfect for IPSC needing a quick succession shot or tight splits. You can also mount the AR-15 style pistol grips to the adapter, just like you've seen it on other rifles and shotguns. We will announce when they will be available soon. We are also collaborating with Celik Arms on an IPSC edition of the Chimera and the Buckmaster, including this adapter and a new M-LOK forend. The M-LOK forend has slots along the bottom for mounting foregrips and other accessories exactly where you want them, with the release mechanism still perfectly placed. We are looking into a removable top so you can choose between a slimmer, lighter design with just the bottom rail or a full top rail on top of it, which will protect you from the hot barrel in case you shoot her really fast and consistently. A left-hand version of the forend is also coming soon. Now, about the Chimera 308, and I know you guys have been waiting for ages. I'm heading to Turkey at the end of August to sign off the 308 prototype. Last year I approved the prototype, but you guys voted 98% for a double stack magazine over a single stack, and I get that. This required a redesign of the entire receiver, as a double stack magazine requires a wider receiver overall. In addition, as Turkey had no 308 AR-10 style PMags in the country, it has taken over 3 months to import one. We also ensured that the 308 incorporates all 2 to 3 upgrades to avoid relearning the same lessons. Duh. Celik's R&D team is now finalizing the 308 with prototypes ready for my visit. I'll run a 500 round burn test, firing as fast as possible to spot any heat-related issues, followed by a 2000 round test and accuracy checks thereon after. We'll video conference with local and Turkish gunsmiths to review wear and tear, address issues on site, and possibly pull night shifts to get it perfect. I'll film everything and share the footage with you guys. Even if it is signed off right then and there, the manufacturing and customs clearance will take a minimum of 3 months, likely up to 6. I can't predict exact dates due to production and customs variability, which is like 1 to 5 weeks, typically 3, with new firearms sometimes taking longer because they have to go through safety checks. We're working close with customs to predict better, but for now, please be patient. Check our YouTube channel or our Celik Arms Facebook group for updates instead of emailing us, as it really helps us to stay focused. Once the Chimeras arrive, it'll take a day to check them into our system, then a few days to accuracy test, and then about 2 weeks to send all the back orders out. Now, onto the Buckmaster 12-gauge shotgun. The Buckmaster Gen 2, our tube-fed magazine model, is performing incredibly well. We're seeing strong demand for the 7 and 10-shot tube magazine configurations. So to help you guys, I'm going to release a how-to video on how to change the magazine soon, so stay tuned on that. The Buckmaster PB12 Gen 2 is nearly out of stock, but don't worry, the August shipment will have plenty units coming in, including the 28-inch standard rib barrels we've been waiting for a while. We're also getting spare parts and left-hand forends for the Buckmaster M in this shipment, so our left-handed shooters will be fully supported by the end of August, just like with the Chimera. We are also really excited to announce that, similar to the Chimera AR-15 buttstock adapter and M-LOK forend, we're working on adapters and forends for the Buckmaster Gen 2, as well as the Buckmaster M. Needless to say, really, obviously. The Buckmaster M has been an absolute standout, especially in IPSC clubs, where we proudly call it the king of IPSC. Once the Chimera's forend and adapters are in production, we'll adapt these designs for the Buckmaster to enhance its performance for competitive shooters as well as hunters. So how can you get your hands on it? Head to celikarms.au, click on the product you want, hit buy, and you'll enter our configurator. Here you can build your own gun with the options you love, tailored to what's legal in your specific state, as well as being able to configure it the way you want it. You can purchase it directly through the website and select your local dealer, or take the configuration to your local dealer and place the order there. Whatever works for you guys best. We've put a lot of work into the configurator, so please check it out and let us know your feedback. Also, take a look at our bundle offers on the website for deals on firearms paired with optics, slings, and other accessories. That's the full update on the Chimera and Buckmaster. We're thrilled about these upgrades, which are all driven by your feedback. So thanks very much for that. Please stay in the loop, join our Celik Arms Facebook group, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates, including the 308 test footage and the Buckmaster how-to video. For any Eureka related questions, join our Eureka Facebook group. If you're interested in the Chimera, place an order now, please, to secure a rifle in the August shipment. Thank you for your patience and support. We're working hard to make these the best firearms for hunters and competitive shooters like you. Happy shooting, and I can't wait to see you guys out there rocking some Celik Arms gear. And yes, a Eureka update is gonna come in shortly. Thanks, guys.